These are both of my 18-inch TPI high velocity fans. And the one to your left is the older one from 2019. However, the one to your right is the more current one from 2021. Now, in 2022 to this year, as they're still producing these, they started producing them with the motor that don't have the oil port. 2021 was the last year for this fan, which you see the one to your right, to have the oil port motor. After that year, in 2022, they have officially done away with supporting the oil port motor. Well, is it the same motor? It is the same motor. It's the same motors they've always added. They just don't support the oil port. When those motors are being manufactured and made, they don't give it the oil port. The same quality that these fans has always have is still there. But the problem is, for people that want it with the oil ports, well, I'm sorry. Unless you're somebody like Jordan or some of the other people I named off in the other video I did on the 12-inch, someone that knows how to split motors apart and take out the stator and take out the rotor and do all that stuff, you fall into the category of being just like the average consumer. I don't know anything about doing that. I don't know how to do that. So when it locks up on you because you don't know how to do it, you're just like how they are. Because you don't know how to do it, or you don't want to make any attempts to do it because you don't know what you're doing electronically, you're not an electrician. Or unless you get somebody that knows how to do that, fix it for you, that'd be good. But if you're trying to do it on your own, then you're just like the average consumer. You're going to throw it out. Because you can't do nothing with it if it don't work anymore. Well, it does work, but you don't know how to give it oil. Again, that's not the problem with me because both of these have oil ports. The one to your right is pretty powerful from 2019, but it seems to me they've really boosted up the amount of power. And the one to your, the one to your left is the one that has less power. And the one to your right, they boosted up the amount of power since that time in the 2021. Okay, so we're going to do a comparison between the one to your left and the one to your right. The one to your left is the older one with the older logo. The one to your right is the newer one with the newer logo and more horsepower. So here we go. Without further ado, here we go. For the sake of the video, we're only going to run these fans at full power. Enjoy the video. Yeah, they're pretty loud. Do apologize for not running them any longer than that. But because they're loud, I had to turn them off because everybody in the house is sort of asleep. And you can tell right now the one to your right, which is the newer one, has a much longer spin down time. Because apparently that motor is well oiled from the manufacturer. But the older one don't have that much of a spin down time. At least it's not as long as the one to your right. So the older one to your left has a less longer spin down time. That doesn't mean that it needs more oil. It just means that the motor is slightly better on the one to your right than it is to your left. They're both very powerful fans. This is probably the best that you're going to get from a modern day fan. These are just like the old patents. They're right up there with them. just like from the old patents. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless you and gone. Lamont the Fan Man and out.